I'm retired United States military. I'm from Little River, South Carolina. I grew up with North Florida Beach High School, college and McHenry University, Illinois, and then grad school at West Virginia. I'm retired, as I said, United States military. I retired from the South Carolina probation, pardon, parole after 20 years of service. And we made decisions on parole cases and pardon cases in South Carolina. And now own a private consulting company that process state pardons, federal pardons, parole cases, and also parole transition cases, and provide the type services for inmates in the state of South Carolina. I met Ms. Neesmith about 2 years ago because I'm also an insurance producer in the state of South Carolina. I am a licensed insurance agent. I do conversation with her, and I'm very supportive of her campaign and the issues that she's concerned with, and that will move forward on her platform, and I wish her the best in campaigning. And also work with Councilman Robinson too on reentry programs, and also ban the box with the city of Florence. But it wasn't approved. But we did talk. I did do a presentation with the city, and the city is now considering at least the application process. And then from there, you have several companies here in Florence will hire ex-offenders. From my experience working with interviewing inmates from Palmer Work Release Center. So I commend the city of Florence and what they're doing for former inmates and or incarcerated inmates also. Well, ban the box is where that instead of asking an initial application and asking someone to identify themselves, the question is, have you ever been convicted? And that is a conviction. And if you check yes, sometimes that raises a red flag for a second interview, but ban the box will give you an opportunity, at least for an interview, for a possibility for a job based on your experience and qualifications. And that would preclude the first screening, and then at least you have an opportunity for an interview. Well, she is very much concerned with providing the constituent services and her experience in working with the community and galvanizing those resources and ensure that the community have a voice. And in response, as a public elected official, she would do everything she can do to address those issues and concerns. And also in the area, we talked very briefly about public safety, working with law enforcement, and building those community relationships. That's very key to building relationships with the police department, also with the police department working with the community, because you can diffuse a great deal of situations by having those established relationships in place prior to incidents and prevention of incidents, and then de-escalating situations by having those relationships and community involvement.
Oh, I'm very, very motivated, influenced by what she's going to bring to the city. Right now, you got the kids coming out, jumping on the jumpy jumps, getting the free ice cones and the food. I just know that with the springboard of the legacy that she's going to bring is going to help the community out very a lot. So I come out and support her each and everything, because I already know what her heart's at. She have a pulse, a finger on the pulse of the city. She's been in the city for a real long time. I just moved to Florence about 3 years ago, and I done run into all different types of events, even before she even thought about running for councilman. So that's what it is about. When you see people doing it before it happens, then you know she's going to do it as it does happen.
I am in support of Ms. Neesmith for office. It's been a pleasure getting to see how things are done, her showing us the ropes and how just to be better as a group. It's been a pleasure to meet all the people that she's introduced us to, all the access to the resources that she has. She's a beautiful spirit inside and out, and it's been nothing but a pleasure. Ms. Neesmith will bring that voice that we all needed. She's going for the right things. She's targeting directly the community. She's already been in the community, so she won't have to start getting in the community when she's elected. She's already out here. She's been out here. She's had several nonprofit organizations. She can instill the changes. We want to see streets get fixed. We want to see community centers being pulled up. We want to see shelters being put up. We want more resources for the community. And if we can have those things and get all band together, we can get along just fine.